Welcome to the ACE Discipline-Specific Professional Development for Biological Sciences. I'm Jill Mitchell, ACE Liaison for Biology. Some of you may recognize me from our site visits at your school. In this video, I would like to familiarize you with the resources provided to you as an ACE instructor and talk to you in detail about the requirements of Pennsylvania Highlands Community College. The driving force behind this training and all of the requirements of the ACE program at PHCC is NACEP and Middle States accreditation. The college is governed by the guidelines set forth through the Middle States Commission for Accreditation. This is where our requirements of assessment come from that we will talk a bit about shortly. This past May, our ACE program received NACEP accreditation also. We are now one of only 2 schools in the state of Pennsylvania to have had this national accreditation. This is why many of you teach dual enrollment courses for other colleges but do not experience the same level of contact with those colleges. Our faculty and staff take ACE very seriously. We want to ensure that every course that a student has on their Pennsylvania Highlands transcript was earned through a college-level experience, regardless of where the course was offered. By doing so, our students are prepared when they reach college and are pleased to see that their credits are easily transferable. So let's begin our training. Most of you are aware that the Penn Highlands portal is called My Peak, and it's made available to both you and your students. But have you ever looked at the portal closely? Let's do that now. As you can see, there are important dates and general information about enrollment, but you shouldn't need enrollment information if you're already receiving this training. What I want to look closely at now is the syllabus, course resources, and assessment area. In this area, you will find the master syllabi for all courses listed alphabetically by discipline. This master syllabus should be your guide as you develop and teach your ACE course. You have the academic freedom to teach as much biology as you please in your course, but the minimum requirement is what is listed on the master syllabus for learning objectives. It is imperative that you achieve every objective listed here. You are strongly encouraged to give each of your ACE students a copy of the master syllabus at the beginning of the course. The most important reason for doing this is probably grading. Again, you have academic freedom to assign points, homework, etc., however you deem necessary. However, what the students enrolled in Penn Highlands need to understand is that their grade they receive on their Penn Highlands transcript will be determined based only on what is stated in the master syllabus. That means that it is very possible that a student will receive a different grade on their high school transcript than on their college transcript. You, as an instructor, must use the weighted grading percentages as they are outlined in the syllabus. You may notice that there is no category for extra credit in the grade breakdown. That is because there should be none when calculating the Penn Highlands grade. Extra credit is not acceptable. Also, notice that the grade cutoffs may be different from your school. Penn Highlands cutoffs must be followed when reporting PHCC grades. So, again, you may assign whatever you wish to your students, but if there are assignments that don't fit Penn Highlands guidelines, or they are not of college rigor, for example, crossword puzzles, guided notes, participation points, etc., they need to be removed from the Penn Highlands grade. When it comes time to report your course grades, you can find instructions for doing so on the ACE portal page. One final note on grades. Our lecture and lab courses are considered completely separate entities. Students must be enrolled for both as they are co-requisites of one another. Because of this, you will need to report a lecture grade as well as a lab grade. They should be different from one another in most cases, and no lab activities, lab practicums, etc. should be included in the calculation of the lecture grade, and vice versa. Under the same area where you could find the master syllabi for all the courses, you can also find other documents pertaining to the specific courses you teach. For instance, here is a list of required slides for teaching anatomy and physiology, and here is a document containing information on the Common Assessment for Biology 1. This leads me to my last topic, assessment. Through Middle States accreditation, Penn Highlands is required to assess our courses and collect data on our learning objectives. This is probably not unlike anything you already do at your own high school. Many of you have heard through the grapevine that you need to have a common assessment for your ACE courses. While some of our departments may be using a common assessment, the biology department does not currently conduct assessment through a common means. The latest information I have on assessment requirements for biology is this. For each semester, we will be assessing one objective from the master syllabus for only a couple of our course offerings. The objective will be selected by the department Only a sampling of assessments will be gathered. You may or may not be an instructor asked to participate in the sampling. You will receive an email outlining the process if you are selected. Anyone who is asked to participate will use the link in MyPeak entitled Assessment Adjunct Faculty under the My Courses on the left side of the screen to report their data. There is a form to fill out, and you will be asked to provide artifacts of your assessment. Specifically, we would like to see a paper that received an A, a C, and an F grade, and any additional grading rubrics, etc., that would help to explain how the grades were derived. We will also need you to report on the percentage of students overall who received an A, B, C, D, and F grade. No student names or artifacts are needed for this portion. Simple overall percentages are sufficient. In the event you do not have an example of a particular grade, perhaps only 3 students are enrolled and 2 receive an A and the other receive a B, or whatever the case may be. That's fine. Report only on what you have. That is all I have to point out for now. I want to thank you for the time and effort you put into teaching our courses. You are providing your students with an excellent opportunity to receive college credit. Although some requirements of our ACE program may take a little extra time, I hope you are all striving for the same common goal, to provide high school students with a high-quality college-level course. Thank you for making this goal possible.